Hi guys, welcome to a little bit of something. Today I'm basically prepping to go to the library. I have a whole lot of reading that I want to do, so basically just be showing you all the stuff that okay. So usually when I'm going to the library, I like to book a room ahead. My school affords us the opportunity to book rooms, so we can book like places basically in the library, and for like a maximum of 4 hours per day. Even though there are regular like reading spaces in the library, but I usually like to book a study space so that I wouldn't be distracted or anything. So I have like probably by the time I'm posting this video, I will have been done with all my assignments. So guys, I'm kind of like in a rush, and let me just like show you what I'll be doing today. What I like to do before I go to the library is take a note of everything that I am meant to read so that I won't get like distracted, or a list of 5 things that I'm supposed to do. So basically I'm going to be reviewing as you all know, as some of you know, I'm a creative writing student, so it means I have to like submit writing works. I have to submit like basically writing work, and feedback will be provided to me. So I have 2 writing works that I submitted last term, and I've gotten feedback from my professors. So I have been so busy I hadn't even gotten the chance to go through them. So now that's basically what I'm going to be reviewing the corrections of them and seeing how I can improve on my other pieces of work. And then part of the things that we usually do as well is write. We have writing challenges like weeks, so we are given the opportunity as writers to story in a particular way. For example, I think one of the recent challenges that we have is to write a story using the film noir narrative. So I'm going to be doing that as well. We have an anthology that we are doing, like more like a production. So basically every single member of my class has to like submit a piece of work, and each of us would like edit it. So I'm going to be editing the work of my classmates as well. I've done some parts, but I still. And then I have a class for tomorrow. Probably by the time I'm posting this video, like all will be done. But I just wanted to record this because I don't know when I'll have the time to do so. So I have a class tomorrow, and I'm gonna be reading ahead of that class as well, so that's we like know what to do. So that's it. Be right back. Hi guys. So right now I'm gonna be packing my books. There's really nothing much to pack because I'm gonna be using the computer at the library. So I'll just be packing my books and then get right to it. In our library, we usually use our campus card to swipe in, and so I have to always take my campus card along. So, this is my planner where I usually write all the things that I'm gonna do for the week, and probably like events that I have like upcoming. So I have some coming which I've written them like in. And then I have the list of things that I'm going to be doing for tonight. So, and my earpiece, so that in case I need to listen to something, because sometimes they send us YouTube videos that we have to watch in respect to the course that we are doing. So I carry my earpiece just in case I need to watch it, so I wouldn't disturb other students. So now I'm wearing another jacket. I know it's crazy, but if you see the kind of cold that hits in the evening, you will understand where I'm coming from. It's really, 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 really cold. So here I'm basically packing my bags and putting all my notebooks into my backpack. Funny story about that backpack, I bought it in Nigeria actually. I sent one of my very good friends because I actually was indisposed, so I couldn't go to the markets to go get the bag, and now the bag has proven useful. So if you're coming to the UK, make sure that you at least get some few things in Nigeria before you come here, because some of the things here are a bit expensive and you really don't want to be spending so much money just like that. So before I leave my room, I always shut down my laptop because the power and the electricity supply in the UK is quite high. So, you know, for safety reasons basically. And I always switch off my sockets. So you should learn that as well. I like to double check my purse because sometimes I forget my room key card. When I'm usually rushing to the library, I forget it. So I always put it in my purse here. So when I come in, I just swipe it at the entrance. I don't want to get blocked outside. So guys, I'm ready to go, and I'll see you when I get to the library. So catch you later. Bye. So I like to take fruits or food because it's late in the evening, you know, just in case I need a snack. So instead of taking chocolate or something, I'll just take apples and oranges to eat. So guys, as you can see, it's getting dark here, even though it's just some few minutes to 5 p.m. It's already getting very dark here. That is abroad life. So this is Naval House, where my accommodation is. Do you guys just let me know in the description box down below if you would want me to do a room tour. So if you want me to do a room tour, just let me know and I will gladly do it. So this is me walking on my way to the library. It's gonna be a long walk anyways, about 20 minutes from my lounge, from my accommodation, which is that building, to the library. To the library, and voila, finally arrived. Next stop, login. Yay! So I'm in the now time to get serious. This is my study space, and it comes with a computer, a desktop, and I really can't speak so loud because we have an instruction here which says this room is not soundproof, so we should please be considerate and keep noise to a minimum. So I'm just gonna start with my reading. So the first thing on my agenda is to review Professor Sam's feedback and take notes in preparation for the session on Friday. So I have a feedback meeting with Professor Sam on Friday. So that's what I'm going to be doing right now. So first things first, I'll be logging into Google. And log into my school email account. Why I like my school system is because, you know, sometimes I'm usually like tired and to have to bring my laptop all the time. At some point I was having like back aches because of it, so I decided to like put all my documents online to the Outlook drive, so it just makes it easy for me to gain access to it. So all I need to do is to log in my school password and that's it. So Dr. Sam's feedback. See the possibility of taking some notes, and if I have any questions, take note of those questions as well. Guys, I have to be honest, grad school is a scam. Lots of independent study, like you literally have to study on your own time, and it could be really tricky because, you know, you basically determine when you should go study and when you should be study or when you should rest. So this whole euphoria of like there is nobody around to tell me what to do or when to do it apart from your classes could get a little bit scary, but then God's got you. But you know, everything is set in such a way to make you a deep thinker and scholar, and I think that is one of the most interesting things I found during my time here in Durham. All the while, like I remember the first time I visited the library, like literally every single person was studying. The library, like our library is never empty. It's never ever empty. Like it's always filled up with people. Like if nothing else is motivating you to study, I mean the fact that everybody is in the library should even motivate you enough. It's enough motivation. I'm done with the first part. Moving on to the second task, which is to review and read notes for Dr. Abi's class on Friday. So that's what I'm doing now. The money that you're paying should be enough motivation for you. I remember back when I was in undergrad, I wasn't this serious, so I'm really not a serious person, but I do love education. I love education. I love learning, and I think it was one of the things that stemmed me to want to like get a master's degree. So back when I was in undergrad, I was serious, but then, the system, the way the system is set back in Nigeria, it doesn't really motivate you to study. I think the only motivation for doing well was so that you will not have a carryover. And that was like the motivating factor for most of us that schooled in Nigeria. You didn't want to have a carryover, and you didn't want to embarrass your parents, and of course you didn't want to embarrass yourself. And this is not a slight to anyone who had a carryover. It's not a slight at all. Because why I didn't even want to have like a carryover at all, again, was when I was in secondary school. I did an extra year, and that moment, it was so bad for me. Like, I cried my eyes out. I remember feeling so sad, feeling so almost depressed, because all my friends, every single person that I knew had moved on. They had moved on, and I felt really left behind, and it was such an unbearable time for me. So, but the truth is, it is not the end of the world. It's not the end of the world at all. So right now I'm watching the video I'm supposed to watch in preparation for class. This is Fred Astaire and Zadie Smith. Some sort of like comparison. So as I was saying, I said it's not the end of the world. Everyone has their own life to live. So you shouldn't live your life in that constant anxiety that everyone is moving on. What about you? What about me? Look, this is my mantra in life. Every single person out there, you have your own time, and your time will come when it is right. So every single one of us, we are running our own race in different ways, in different capacities, and every single phase in life is a moment of training for you. So your friends might be probably ahead of you, or you've gone ahead of some people. I think the most important thing that you should think about and focus on is your own race and what God has actually called you to do. So don't look at somebody else thinking that, oh, she's doing this, he's doing that. Like, I'm sure most of us, we all want to be successful, and in the name of the Father, the Son, the Holy Spirit, in Jesus' name, it's gonna be possible. So we're all gonna be successful. So we all just need to put in the work and believe God that everything will turn out right in His own time. So basically, this is me just studying, going through a lot of reading material. That's basically what most master students spend their time doing. And especially if you don't have any friends, you just need to like bury your head in your books so that you don't get depressed. So that's basically all the nuggets for today. So hi guys. So I'm gonna pause on Zadie Smith. I've already like watched the videos and I've read some of the text, and then I'm going to move on to Professor Claire's editing, and I'll take notes because this is already 7 p.m. and I have literally about 2 hours 30 minutes to get it done. So I'll have to pause on that so that I can cover as much ground as possible. Hi guys, so this is 8:34 p.m. Now I'm editing, I'm reading my classmates' work, preparation for our class. So we had 3 different stories, so I'm on the 3rd one right now. So I should be done with that probably in the next 20 minutes. It takes me about 40 minutes to read the work and actually analyze it and take down notes of things on how I feel about the work. So I'll get right back. Guys, so I'm back to my room. The time is 10:27. Really exhausted. Okay, so that's basically all it is about my reading today. I was able to do like, is it 4 hours? More than 4 hours. So I've able to do like 4 to 5 hours of studying, and at least I was able to like make some headway. So if you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and please subscribe to my channel. And I'm gonna put in the description box below all the links to my other videos, so watch, like, subscribe, share to your friends as well. Thank you so much for going through my day today. Bye. I'll see you in my next video.